Well, at Hope FM, we've got something going on where we recognize a pastor every month because we love pastors. And for August 2025, it's Matt Huntley. He's the senior pastor at Christ Independent Methodist Church. So glad to have you in today.
Thank you. Glad to be here. Thank you.
Well, one of the perks is a gift certificate, so we want to just go ahead and get that out of the way. And it's from Ultimate Mobile Detail, and it's for an auto detail. So thank you to Grady and his family at Ultimate Mobile Detail for helping to sponsor our Pastor of the Month and giving us the opportunity to get to know lots of our local pastors.
Well, thank you so much, man. That's great. And thank you guys. That's amazing.
So how long have you been serving as the pastor there at Christ Independent?
Just been a little over 2 years. I came on June of 2023, and I was on staff there for a year prior to that as a part-time youth pastor. And our pastor was dealing with some health issues about 6 months in, and needed to kind of take some steps towards retirement. And the church asked me to pray about that, and God just opened the door and made it clear to my family and myself and to the church as well. So yeah, it's been just 2 years. Feels very fresh and new still, actually. So.
Well, Matt's got a little backstory on that though too, because you moved here for that position as the youth pastor, but you weren't new to Palatka.
Correct. I'm Palatka grown, not just Florida grown, but Palatka grown. I was born and raised here, and moved away after college or for college, and Lord had us in ministry as a worship pastor. So I did that for about 13 or so years in different places, North Carolina, Southwest Florida. And then 5 years prior to coming here, the Lord had us on the mission field in Utah, around the Salt Lake City area. And so the Lord was calling us back home, feeling like the door was closing for the ministry we were doing there, that He was done with our time in Utah, and did some great ministry, and got to see Him do a lot of great things and participate with Him. But in 2022, we just felt a pulling from the Lord to come back home, and our parents are getting older and our kids are getting older. We really believe strongly in generational discipleship as well, and man, the grandkids getting to spend very little time with our grandparents, and after COVID, it was just really like, man, we want to be together, and we felt like God was giving us that burden. So He opened up the door in the right time at Christ Independent, and I'm pretty familiar with Christ Independent as well. I didn't go to church there growing up. I went to Penile Baptist Church, but participated in a lot of youth events that were going on at the time, and had a ton of friends there in the youth group. So never thought in a million years I would be back there, especially in Palatka, but especially be back in a familiar place. So I consider it an honor to be there, and it's awesome. So.
Well, and you mentioned your family, and before I had the opportunity to meet you, everybody that I met that was telling me, oh, you have to meet our new pastor, they always commented on your kids and how much they love you and your wife, but that your kids are just fabulous. So tell us a little more about your family. Oh man,
I love to talk about my family. So my wife, first of all, before the kids, my wife is amazing. I don't know how she does all that she does. So shout out to her for sure, but she's an amazing mom of 8 children. Our oldest, we have 3 girls now. We had our 3rd girl in December of this last year, but we have 2 girls and 5 boys and another baby girl that was born in December. So Mary Elizabeth, Sarah Kate, Ben, Joe, Stephen, Andrew, Austin, and Charlotte. So from 16 years old all the way down to 8 months old.
I bet you've got a busy schedule and everything probably very organized.
I guess you could say that. Yeah, my wife does the organizing, and I help when I can. Again, she's amazing. But we have a busy schedule. We homeschool. That makes things a little bit easier on the schedule. But they participate in sports there with Penile, with the cross-country team. Our 3 oldest do that. But we do a lot of things together as far as ministry, too. We try to engage anywhere we can along the way. And with that too, sometimes my kids get to go with me on a hospital visit or something like that, and kind of join me in the ministry at different times and places. And they all love music, so we get to do a lot with the worship ministry together as well. And they're amazing. My kids are amazing. They're growing in their faith. They're hungry to know the Lord and serve others. It's just awesome. I know it's by the grace of God, and so I'm thankful for them. They're amazing.
Well, at Christ Independent, of course, we've been ministry partners for years, the church being a supporter of ours, and really we love being able to partner with churches and pastors in the community, and we are so appreciative for that. But your church really has a great history with former pastors still involved there. It must be like a great family.
It really, really is. I mean, that's a great testimony to not only those pastors, but also to the people. Just welcoming, loving, enduring, caring, and they've been mentors to me, and I've continued serving just for years and years and years, decades. So thankful for them in every way. But yeah, they're just great folks who love the Lord, and they just continue to pour that out, and glad to have them a part of our church still. So.
Well, I'm sure we probably have some folks that are watching that maybe don't attend church or are looking for a church or maybe trying to get re-involved, or maybe you don't even know the Lord and you just happen to stumble upon this video. Pastor Matt, would you just kind of share where and when your services are in case somebody would want to come visit?
Absolutely. Yeah, we are on Sundays. We have an 8:30 coffee fellowship on Sunday mornings, and then at 9 o'clock we have Sunday school, a lot of options for Sunday school, and at 10 a.m. is our worship gathering, and we just have the one service, so come at 10 o'clock. Wednesday nights we have adult discipleship for youth and children as well. We have a meal from 5 to 6, and then that's for anybody and everybody. And then at 6 o'clock we do our discipleship. And so, yeah, it's a great time to come. And really our church is really focused on fulfilling the Great Commandment and the Great Commission. We really want to love God, love people, and then make disciples of all nations. That's what He's called us to do. So our vision is to know God intimately, to grow in faith together so we can show the world who Jesus is. So.
And do you have anything special that you're focusing on right now?
Yeah, currently we're really all about the book of Acts. We're really focusing in on the mission. The first 2 years that I was there, we really focused a lot of my sermons and sermon series, and a lot of our discipleship on who are we in Christ. We did a full study in the book of Ephesians and have covered a lot of ground in other areas to really focus on who has God saved us to be, who has God called us to be in our individual daily walks. And now we're really focusing on the Great Commission part of it, and walking through the book of Acts, and really just looking for opportunities in our community to step in greater ways to not only support ministries with our dollars, but also with boots on the ground and hands and feet of Jesus type stuff where we can love people tangibly. And so we're excited about that focus right now. God's really doing some great stuff. So.
Well, we're excited to learn about it and to partner with you in ministry. And of course, if there's things that we can do here at Hope FM to come alongside and help you with that, we are glad to do that.
Absolutely.
And love having you as Pastor of the Month for this month. And again, thanks to Ultimate Mobile Detail for sponsoring that. And for you watching, we are so grateful that we have such a wonderful community where we can highlight our local pastors. So thank you for supporting the ministry of Hope FM. And again, check out Christ Independent Methodist Church, Pastor Matt. Their website is cimc.org, and we'll put some information in the links wherever you're watching this so that you can get connected.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Great. Thank you so much.